And he's one person who has been championing education, illicit drugs in our community, going from one institution to the other. And he is one of us, and he's here today to also assist and help in this book review. Please, with all humility and respect, let's put our hands together as we welcome onto the podium Kushtain, Aburof, Mustafa. Put your hands together for him. Youth commandant, So, African youth commandant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and special merciful, indeed all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the world, the creator of creation. He alone we worship and He alone we ask for help. Unimaginable greetings and the peace of Allah be upon the humble human being ever walk on this earth, Muhammad al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wasallam, to his household, to his companions, and to all human family. Beloved, it is my greatest pleasure and a privilege to be part of this book review. I got this book, yesterday. I was waiting for it for a long time, but I got it yesterday. And as a social worker, when I was going through the book, I didn't want to wear a political lens. Yeah, I wanted to look at the book from a social reformer practitioner, and so that I can do the review very well in my understanding. But first, let's look at the title of the book. Dr. Bawumia and the modern vice presidents in Ghana. I don't want us to wear a political lens, because some of us have been born with a political color in the community we come from. And it has become like a DNA in us. Even when that color doesn't make any contribution to your life, you don't care, because it's for my mom, it's for my dad. So I just want to look at the title of the book, and let's just play back to history and find out that the title of the book doesn't make relevant. Yes, it is. I'm young, but I'm three. At least I've lived for 3 decades. Have seen Jerry John Rory's rule, and I know about the vice president. Have seen Atta Mills. I've seen Kufuor, and I've seen a vice president. And if I'm going to look through all the vice presidents that I was living and I knew, in actual fact, this vice president is a modern vice president. This, I'm talking about facts, and you can check it out. That's the reason why I just want to open my heart and make sure that the review of the book, some of the chapters that I've gone through, and I'm just talking about only the cover and the title of the book, and that is the reality. I know this is our vice president from Northern Region, Aliyu Mama. In actual fact, what I only knew is that it was even very hard to see Aliyu delivering at programs. We witnessed that. So we saw it. So for the title of the book, let's give Prof a credit of giving that book that title. And I chose chapter 8, Bawumia's vision. That's the chapter 8. That is the title. Okay? The nation we can. You know, that's my father's here. My father, Shak Miyama, I have close to about 25 of his book in my book. Because he's a man all of us were following, especially when we came into the public speaking terrain. All our role models were those from the Christian fraternity. When he came on board, we saw him and said, whoa, now we have our own. So I know the essence and the meaning of words and what words means. In actual fact, any transformation you have seen across human history was done by words. So if you look at the chapter 8, talking about Bawumia's vision, a nation we can, how can somebody say we can and we say we cannot? One of my mentors in motivational speaking saying that if you don't want to be part of it, just have a seat, but don't say it's not possible. I was having a conversation in our office, and everybody, oh, it's not possible, it's not possible. I said, oh, beautiful. But there is a possibility that it can be possible. Yes. So if you look at the chapter 8, when the author is talking about, first thing he spoke about innovation. And he's trying to talk about Bawumia's vision in innovation. And come on, that's what I'm saying, that we may not wear political lens. Let's just look at it well. If somebody has an innovation for you, does it mean bad? You can just say, keep your innovation, but I don't want to be in innovation. But if the person is sending out a message and talking about innovation, and we all know that without innovations, nation cannot develop. And through history, you can see that in this country, the first vice president to talk about digitalizing the country is in there. So I'm just reviewing the book. I'm not telling you what am I feeling. I'm just telling you what the author was trying to tell us about what Bawumia stands for. So I think Prof has done a good job for putting this thing together. Prof, don't be offended what I say. I wish this was written by a Zongo and a Muslim. Yes. Because when you have something of your own and you don't value, yes, you don't value, other people sit on there and value what you have. I don't play politics. And if you're a politician, you meet me, Nina Fadimaka Phyllis in a bomboy, need a big brother, Nina Chuchu Kunshi, Phyllis in a Nibamboy, go back and a Fadimakaba. Nature my Phyllis in a. But the reality is that if you go to the chapter 12, where he's also talking about saying that I also have a vision for this country. Everybody has a vision. After all, we all knew vice presidents were not functionable. I have my own vision. So you can look at it from that lens. So that is what the book is talking about. I wish we get the book and sweep deep into the book and understand what dog is trying to shoot across about Bawumia. But let me tell you, I just want to take my seat. Bawumia being a vice president must be a motivation for us to aim higher, boys. Being there, it must be a motivation. Whether you are NDC, CPP, and what have you, and you are in Zongo, and you are a Muslim, Bawumia is supposed to be an inspiration. Maybe you may not like certain things that is do, fine, but know that it is one of the highest office. If you get there, is super. That is what you want to see. And I want to end this thing again and let you people know. I don't do politics, but I want to tell you, if you know what they call political power, tonight, Google what they say, political power. If you joke and lose this power, it will take 6 generations. I'm warming up. Boss, let me warm up with this. I just want to talk to the young people here. You don't have a clue what the political power is. Oh, I hear people talking Zongo and Abani say, oh, Badoleba na Muslimi, Badoleba na hey, because I mean like a political power. Yeah, yes, I can young in the neck. Call me. And if you don't take the opportunity now, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Please put your hands together. Taba, put your hands together. That is very powerful. And I mean, without sounding political, like he mentioned, political power with all humility, with all, it's like kun fa yakun. Nkate yi, abin she yi.
شكرا لك ربي حمدا لك ربي أحييت روحي وأنرت
HAFIZ TV, unique every day.